haven't told a Mexican joke in forever.
You better not. And Lance says fucking dumb shit, and I'm going to start bringing up religion here in a minute.
Fuck yeah, let's do a religion podcast.
Yeah.
All right, that's the end of this one then. So let's wrap that up. There's Ken's story. And...
All right, okay, so my story ends. He's pushing me, and I don't want to hit him. And then he goes back in the house, and I run back in, and I'm like, why in the fuck were you... No, actually, when you're pushing me... When you were pushing me outside, and I was about to fucking hit you, but I said I was going to hit you, but I didn't, because I couldn't. All those girls in the house came out and was watching us. And so I'm like, what am I going to do? I already look like an asshole, because he's like,
we both look like assholes by that time.
Like, Frank, while those girls are, like, watching us, he's like, you got a fucking girlfriend at your fucking house. You should fucking be here. And the girl that, like, she walked back in the house like, oh, fuck this guy. I was like, God damn it, Frank.
Gotcha.
Like, I can't get a ride home.
Got him.
That's when I should have started pushing you, because that's a cock block. But anyways, oh,
Jesus.
Before you die...
You gotta end this before he's dead, dude.
Yeah, before you die, you went back in the house, and I didn't know where I was at. Fo was talking to me, and all of a sudden you came out with your keys, and you took me home. And
I don't remember going back in the house, but I remember taking you home.
You took me home.
I remember apologizing to you.
No, on the way home it got violent, like verbally. Yeah, you're like, fuck you, motherfucker. I was like, listen, when you drop me off, I will fight you because I need to ride home. I was like,
you was gonna fucking let me take you all the way home.
I was gonna use you.
And then try to beat my ass.
No, I wasn't. You were trying to beat my ass. And
I was in the car. I was not.
No, we got to a huge verbal disagreement.
Well, yeah, because you barfed in my car and you never cleaned it up.
That's not why you wanted to fight. You want,
and then the whole fucking whole night escalated.
Dude, we're continuing off the fight, not the barfing. You didn't even know I barfed.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I knew you were
barfing
and
but you didn't know the extent of my barf.
No, not until I fucking got home and woke up the next day. And
that's when you got mad about the barf. But you weren't mad. We were mad about fucking you were shoving me. And I was like, when you're taking me home, I was like, dude, if you really want to fucking fight me, take me home and I'll get out of the fucking van right now and I'll fucking beat the shit out of you. And we were like screaming at each other. We get to my house and I was like, by the time we get to my house, it's a little bit more calmer, like clear-headed. And I was like,
I think it was like daylight.
Yeah, it was daylight. And I was like, I didn't even want to bring up the fighting part when I left because I really didn't want to fight. And then we just like left it at that. I walked up, and you know what? Like I walked up and I went right into my bed with my girl, and she was sleeping. And she asked me, "What time did you come home?" Like I was like at close, and she's like, "Oh, that's cool." Blah blah blah. I was like watching. Oh, she watched Glee or something like that. She was like, I was watching Glee, and I was like wondering. Like, if you're just gonna come home with your bar, I was like, no, yeah, like, it was closing time, and I like crawled in bed. I didn't want to wake you up and stuff. She's like,
such a liar.
You know what?
What a piece of shit. Piece of shit. He's out with another chick. Piece of shit.
You know what?
Just to see. I just want to see if I still got it.
Not if I still had it.
I could have done it.
What if I knew I still had it?
I just found out that I could have fucked somebody.
Oh,
but I didn't.
Speaking of piece of
shit,
I
didn't.
This is Frank saying all this.
The king. And then I go. Then I'll just went home to my old lady and just pretended like nothing happened.
The king of failed relationships has given me a relationship. It's like fucking Dr. Phil, like faking he can like do psychology on people when he's not a psychologist.
Right.
Okay. You're not a piece of Frank. Oh,
what? I'm not a what?
You're not a piece of shit. No, I skipped the shit because, whatever. This is a family podcast. You're not a piece of shit, Frank. But here's how I end the podcast. This is the format. I'm sorry. Am I a good friend? And if I'm not, what can I change about myself?
You're a good friend. You can answer your phone a little bit more.
All right.
I am old school. I will call you.
Okay.
I don't text all the time. I'd rather call you and talk to you.
No, I totally agree.
You know?
But was I a good friend, though? Have I been a good friend over the 20 years? I mean, I'm sure there's parts where I haven't been.
You got ups and downs.
Oh, yeah. Everyone does.
I mean, right now we're kind of... But I mean,
holy shit!
I'm being honest. I mean,
really? Are we rocky right now?
No, it's not rocky. It's just there's no communication.
There's no ups and downs.
For somebody who's been friends with somebody for over 20 years. I mean, just.
So you're saying that right now there's no ups and downs. It's just medium.
Yeah.
Okay, we're in the median of friendship.
Yeah. It's not high. It's not low. It was just like it's there.
So the only thing I should change right now is my phone calls.
Just every now and again, just hey, you see, Frank calling. See, I know it's not too late, so just it's like hey.
Well, the last time you called, I was at work and it was like really loud in GM. So, and then you called tonight, but I was on a nap.
You can always just text me and just like, hey,
we talked.
I'll call you back. In 20 minutes.
I did call you back the other night when I was at work.
Did. You did.
I do that.
That's the first time in a little bit that it has happened. Hey, Lance can agree with it. You call Ken. He's not. I mean, you text him, then he'll text you like 4 hours later or something like that.
I have a shitty work schedule. All right, well, that's all I want to know. So, on a grading scale of A through E, what kind of friend am I on?
A being good and E being terrible.
Obviously, have you went to school?
Not recently.
You're a solid B.
Fuck yeah.
Well, that's good.
Anything if I have a podcast guest and they say I'm like lower than a B, I'm deleting the whole podcast.
Yeah, fuck that. You're like, that never happened.
No, like it would be like you are and then it's my voice A+.
Yeah.
So
you're like A. You gotta do the dance too. You're like.
All right. Well, it was a pleasure interviewing you. And a handshake. Thank you, bro.
Don't give me that cold fish bullshit.
What are you talking about? I'm like reaching over the
handshake, a real handshake. Like
are we gonna squeeze?
No, just a squeeze.
Well, it's
I don't want that palm olive bullshit.
I'd love a fucking handshake that turned into an arm wrestling match. Like,
you just had one with him.
I know, but not a handshake. Like fucking handshake, and then all of a sudden you're arm wrestling. What the fuck is going on?
Next thing you know, you're knife fighting.
Yeah,
the only one that has a knife is Lance.
It turns into like you're in Iraq.
Oh, look how strong my grip is. Oh, yeah. I got a gun. Oh, do you? I got a fucking rocket launcher. Let's do it.
I just want a handshake that turns into like, this is my real dad.
No, this is
awesome.
This is the way Ken handshakes.
All right, what am I doing? What are we doing right? I'll describe it. You put the hand out, slide it, and just rub right out.
Barely touch it.
Yeah, just a little cold fish bullshit.
That is not. I've never done that.
Yeah, you just did it to me. You're like, and I'm like,
we can do more. I'm gonna stop the podcast, but after this,
no, you're not.
This is gonna be a really. I'm stopping.
How long did this go?
Way too long. It's been over an hour.
Yeah, if anyone's listening to this, they're fucking desperate for entertainment. So
I think my story was way better than this one, though.
What are you talking about? There's more detail in this one.
Well, there's more detail in mine. Mine was actually fucking.
You came off like way bigger.
It was a villain.
Way bigger piece of shit.
I was a villain,
dude. You're a goddamn fucking anarchist of fucking being in a relationship. Like you were against
because
being a good person.
God, because I was fucking 21
You're like
years old.
Good person, anarchy, good person, no way. Anarchy. I'm a garbage person.
What's a garbage person?
I'm a dumpster fire walking around trying to fuck all kinds of chicks when I'm in a relationship.
Yeah, when I was 21, 22. Yeah, I did whatever I fucking did.
All right, 12th shot, dude. You have none?
Yep.
Number 12. Here we go. Jose Cuervo.
And I'm still functional with them.
Yeah, you're fucking barely fucking sitting in the chair.
Because I'm leaning against the fucking talk on the mic. You know what? I'm glad that she divorced your simple ass and you cheated on her a bunch of times and blah, blah, blah. And I'm also glad
I deserved it.
I'm so glad that you're never going to find love ever again, just like me. So, fuck off.
Because, hey, man, because I ain't looking for love. I'm looking for lust.
Ugh.
You're looking for love.
At your age? Ugh. Your fucking your age bracket has changed now, right? From 21, that's first story. Your age bracket is pretty grim now. You're looking at big mamas.
He used to go 18 to 80, blind, crippled, or crazy. Now he's like 38 to 80. Or 48 to 80.
Because
that's how I roll. Crazy.
That's almost poetry that you just said.
Yeah,
he tried.
18 to 80, blind, crippled, or crazy.
Oh, you've heard that before?
Yeah, that's what Frank told me. That's what he's been saying since I met him.
Next time you say something clever, make it up.
Oh, I didn't make it up. I just said Frank did. He told me.
Oh, okay.
That was his motto. And don't say what's a motto. Just end the podcast.
All right, this is the end. Thank you for listening. If you made it this far, you're depraved.
Yeah.